Well, you guys really did enjoy my first ever OMSI 2 video with the previous video of OMSI 2, and I'm really grateful for that. And I've had quite a surge in a small number of subscribers that have been subscribing over this week, and I'd like to thank everyone who has subscribed. It's really nice to see people that are actually liking my videos. It's really good. Anyway, I'm back. I am Qwerty Afro, as I am, or as I say at the beginning of every video. I'm Qwerty Afro. I'm bringing you another OMSI 2 video. Today we're going to look at the single floor bus, which is the other bus that comes with the with OMSI 2, the new kind of addition to the OMSI franchise. And I'm going to be driving line 130E, or like the 130 Express, if you want to say it like that. It's basically the 5E. So like the 130 is line 5 in the olden Berlin times, and 130 is basically what they changed it to. And so I'm basically driving the 5 Express, which is now called the 130 Express, from here, which is Recklinghausen or something like that, Recklinghausen House or something, I don't know, to Bahnhof Spandau, which is a metro station. So we have our small little bus. We're supposed to we're leaving at 34 past. And there's our schedule. There's the amount of stops we're going to be going on. I started to record this video before, so I had something else planned of like I was gonna. Oh, and here comes the siren of there we go. Yeah. I was gonna change the video. I mean, what was this? What am I saying? I was gonna change the weather to like something foggy, which I still can do. I can like go now. You won't be able to see this on the screen. I've pulled up the kind of weather. I can go to something like let's do something like what can I do? Heavy snowfall, rainy storm, something like let's do twilight fog. If that's even changed it, I don't even know. Okay, I don't think it's. Oh, actually, no, it hasn't changed it. Actually, no, it has it. It's a bit of fog, you know, just to spice it up anyway. So let me turn on the engine. All the kind of stuffs, all the kind of like numbers and stuff on the display are done. All the destination. Turn on the lights. I like turning on the lights, you know, normally. And it is raining a little bit, so we're going to use our wipers. We can turn on the light in there, turn on the fan. Well, it's kind of like some of it. It's like 17 degrees, so I don't think people would be wanting the fan anyway. So turn on directions. And we're going to turn right. We're going to turn right here, turn around, and then go back the other way to Bahnhof Spandau. So I think we could start heading off, I think. So let's put this into drive. Handbrake off. It's kind of like a summery drizzle. You are going to wait for me. You are going to wait for me. You are going to wait for me. Right, we're going to have to turn around this kind of area. It's kind of, I don't know, I think it's a clinic or some sort, I don't know. But we're going to nicely turn around. Not hit the curb. Okay, we did hit the curb, but it doesn't matter. At least we're not paying the bendy bus. But one thing I like to point out with the difference between the bendy bus and this bus, I don't think there's anyone waiting here. Yeah, there's pretty much no one waiting here. So we can head off. Right. Differences between the single floor bus and the bendy bus. Obviously, the main kind of difference is the weight of it. It does feel much more responsive, this single floor bus, and obviously the acceleration is much more quicker, and the speed, and also it's much more, it's better reacting when you're turning, and it's nicer to drive. Obviously you have the lack of space because obviously it's a single floor bus, there's not much space, so that's why I think it's good for maybe using it on you know, using on the metro routes. I mean, sorry, what am I saying? The metro, the express routes, or the night routes. Which that's also what I'm gonna do soon, coming up in my videos. I'm gonna start doing the night routes, or which in the game currently now, there's N30 and N33, or the night bus for, which I think they stay the same. They kept the same names. I mean numbers, number lines for them. I think they were N30 and N33 is when they were like line 32 and line 5. So I think they kept that the same. So we're gonna, tell me in the comments down below which night bus do you want next. Okay, actually just want to get on. I am gonna do a video of line 137 or line 92 from the new terminus of, I think it's called Banner Falcon Sea or something. I don't even know the name, but that's basically the newer, longer destination, which is a bit further out from Fraudstrasse or something, is it? Whatever it's called. So I'm gonna get that video out. I don't know, maybe this week or whatever, but I'm definitely gonna do it. But tell me in the comments what night bus route you want me to do first. N30 or N33, and I'm gonna do it on snow, heavy snow, because you know it's Christmas and we want some snow. So I'm gonna do it on Christmas, like have a kind of Christmas theme and do it with snow. And I have driven on snow, and it is funny as hell. It is so funny. Obviously the steering is really light. The ABS, if you basically have a bus that doesn't have ABS on it, you are pretty much fucked. And I have done it, and it is literally, I drove one of the older buses, and it was terrifying. I hope someone wants to get on here. I would feel so bad if no one wants to get on here. No, really, no one wants to get on the lovely 130 Express. Okay. I hope I set the blind thing correctly to Bahnhof Spandau. So. Because sometimes I've played the game and I've set the blind to a destination, and then people don't want to get on the bus at any stop. So when you play, be sure to put the right destination on your bus, because if you don't have the right destination, people pretty much won't get on your bus. And it is really annoying, because I actually went through like half a route and no one was getting on. I was kind of getting really annoyed that no one actually wanted to get on. So definitely check that. Okay, no one here wants to go on. Okay. Oh, hello, another bus there. 130. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, that was close. I don't know. People might not like the express route. I don't know. But it doesn't matter if we don't get anyone on. At least we're driving through the route, and I'm showing you guys what the route is from Walkenhaus to Banner Spandau. Anyone wanting to get on here? It's a bit odd that they don't want to go on, because this is the right destination I'm going to. I'm going to Bahnhof Spandau, which is on my timetable, as we can see right up here. Bahnhof Spandau from Waldkrankenhaus. So it's a little annoying that people are not getting on. It's not like I've done anything wrong, it's maybe people just don't want to go on, or maybe it's, I don't even know, maybe. But the weird thing is when I'm going, because when you go and timetable your bus, it will only show you the timetable that's available for that day. If it's a holiday or something, and there's no, say that some expresses don't drive obviously during the weekend or something like that, it won't give you the timetable for the express route. But I'm doing it on a normal weekday, like somewhere in the middle of the day or something like that. It gave me the timetable for this route, so I'm kind of expecting passengers to be like, you know, waiting for me, wanting to get on the bus, but so far nothing. It's a shame, but it doesn't matter. I'll soldier on. I'll drive through the route even if no one gets on the bus, which, to be honest, it's a rare thing to see in real life, no one getting on the bus during a whole line, but it is possible. I think literally once in my life I've been on a bus that literally had no one on it. That literally had no one on it. And I went through, I don't know why, but I went through the whole line and literally no one came on. I think it had to be one of the most quietest days or something like that. But it can happen. So I'm positive that I'm not doing anything wrong in the sense of I set up the display correctly. So see, look, no one really wants to get on, which kind of like just worries me a little bit. Like, you know, I have set this correctly. Like, I've set the destination, I've set the I don't know, maybe just people don't want to go on, they're stingy. But as Matt, as I said, we'll carry on, we'll soldier through, we'll do this route. I don't care if no one gets on. But yeah, maybe it's just a glitch or something, because I've had, as I've said at the beginning of this video, I have had like some routes that I did and no one's come on, and obviously there was most of the time it was me not setting the bus up correctly with, like, say, the destination or whatever. But this one I've done pretty much perfect. I put 130E on this display, I put Bahnhof Spandau as the destination, I put the timetable in to do Waldkirchen-House to Bahnhof Spandau. So see that no one's going for the actually, let's test something here. Right now we have Bahnhof Spandau. The Bahnhof Spandau. I'm gonna, now you won't be able to see this on the video, but I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna do Rachter Spandau and see if that does anything. No, it doesn't. Oh, hello, look at that. Someone's getting on my bus because I changed the thing, and this is not programmed on my timetable to change. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to leave that on, and when I get past Rachter Spandau, I'm just going to change it. Because I think I've done that where I've actually changed the display to say something like a stop before my actual stop, and people got on, weirdly enough. So, you know, I'm going to do it with this one. I'm going to say I'm going to Rachter Spandau, which people will get on. And this guy now got on and he wants to get off to the next stop, so he probably was desperate, he can't walk, that shit. But, you know, I hate that. Like, I changed it, they get on, and then when I get to the place that I am supposed to be terminating, which I'm not, then they decide, okay, we're going to come on now. You know, so, look, see, yeah, people now want to come on, which is flipping annoying.
Hello.
But you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna be so cheeky. I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it back to the original destination, you know. There we go. This is the true destination. I don't give a shit. People, you gotta learn that this is your 130 express to Bahnhof Spandau. And if you don't want to get that in your heads, then I don't know what's going to help you. But anyway, we have people on the bus now, so you know, it's all good. All good. And we're kind of early, 4 minutes early. It's nice for a change to be early. Okay, now the question is, are people gonna go on this bus now that I've changed the display again? No. Okay, let's change it again. Just to test. Oh my god, wow, okay, I'm just gonna, okay, fine, I'm just gonna leave it like now. I'm just gonna, really what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave it, because, you know, I don't know, it might be a bug in the game or something, but, you know, if I have a destination on the bus, and it's the true destination that's actually on the flipping timetable itself, I expect people to get on the bus. What I don't expect is I have to change it to something that's not true, but then people get on. I don't get that. But it doesn't matter. As I said, when we get to Rachter Spandau, we're just gonna change it. Okay, so no one's there. We'll just keep going. And I'm gonna try and be early. Well, we are early, and I don't really mind that we are early. Ooh. Sorry about that. My game just minimized, but you know, everything should be fine. Yeah, look, people are waiting. Okay. Ugh. Why is my game minimizing all of a sudden? Really weird. Awkward. Right, okay, doors are closed. Let's go. Okay, both doors there closed. Let's go. To Fernbahnhofstraße. I can't wait to drive a night map for you guys. Oh, I mean a night route. Because I don't think I have that actually. Because basically I'm relatively new in bringing out like OMSI content on YouTube. I kind of like, I never even thought of buying this game, but YouTube kind of made me buy it. I was just mainly doing like season motion and what's it? Train Simulator. And then people just like suggested me, you know, this OMSI is good. You should try it. I bought it and I'm in love with it. It is, I have to say, it is pretty much the best bus simulator out there. I'm sorry, but it is. Like, I've played other bus simulators and nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to this. Like, the only kind of downside, and I'm not saying that this is a major downside. For me, it might be, and maybe other people that are not German, is that it's just like, whoa, people getting on? Okay, no one getting on here. Ooh, creepy. But it's just so centered around Berlin, and I know there've been like DLC packs for Vienna and what was the other one? Something else. Oh my god, I can't even have that. Vienna and something else. I can't remember the other DLC that they released for it. But they've released some DLC, but it's all been kind of pretty much the same thing. You know, like, and I really, like, I think for me, this game will be the best when they release some DLC that I think I'll like something like a British map or a British bus. And I know you can get, like, all these kind of buses on, like, mod forums and whatever, and people that, like, make, that model these buses and whatever, but I just think the game developers right now are really, I think personally, they're primarily focusing on like German people, and basically the kind of like Dutch-speaking people that kind of familiarize themselves with this kind of setting. Obviously, the Berlinians. I don't even know if that's a thing. If you call people from Berlin Berlinians, but I'm just gonna guess that it is something like that. But yeah, I just think once they kind of spread out a bit and not just do Berlin, I think that would be when the game is really in its light. Because I think with other bus simulators, you get more variety. While with this bus simulator, it's kind of just, you get a lot for something not a lot. Like, if you can kind of understand, it kind of, it's so deep. This game is so detailed and so like well done, but it's if you think about it, it's only one map. It's only a few lines. It's only 2 lines, pretty much. Pretty much. Let's be honest. Anyone getting off here? No. Okay, let's continue. But yeah, as I said, it's just pretty much, you know, one map. 2-3 lines, pretty much. No, 2 lines, but just the other lines are kind of either a shorter version, like the express route I'm driving right now, or you know, I don't know. It's just, I'm waiting basically for when they start doing other stuff with the game, not just staying with this kind of genre of like Berlin or whatever. So you know. That's me basically with this kind of game. Not saying it's a bad game or anything, that's my kind of like little negative about it, but other than that, it's perfection. And the thing now that I'm going to have a problem with is everyone's going to get off here. Everyone's going to get off here because this is where, supposedly, my bus terminates. So if we now stop here nicely. But I don't terminate here. And look at all the people disappearing. Look, I don't terminate here because I can now go back and now I can change it to my actual destination. I terminate here. But I had to put it to this area because no one would flipping get on my bus. But we're going to carry on to our actual destination. And possibly no one's going to actually jump on our bus anymore, pretty much. So, you know. But as I said during the beginning of the video, what night route do you want me to do for the next one? Do you want me to do N30 or N33? Just comment down below because I'm gonna do it in heavy snow as a kind of like winter special. And I also for Train Simulator, I'm gonna probably do some more London to Peterborough stuff. But also watch out for the kind of like Christmassy kind of thing, that toy kind of train, kind of Christmas gimmick that Rail Simulator did. I'm gonna definitely do that because that really does look cool. I'm trying to do it more towards Christmas because I'm really kind of confused. Oh wow, that bus is getting close to me. But I'm really kind of confused how Train Simulator released that kind of Christmassy DLC not anytime near Christmas. They released it like at the end of November, and I was like, really? Like I would have been. It would have been so nice if I could get that, like say maybe on the week of Christmas or whatever. I don't know, but that's their marketing strategy. But anyway, they changed their name, I think. Anyone waiting here for me? Nope. I doubt anyone's gonna hop on. Nope. Okay, cool. I'm gone. Well, we're nearly there anyway. Why would people? These people are probably waiting for the actual line 30, not the express. So, oh wow. Excuse me, mate. Look at you in your fancy car. But yeah, I think pretty much people are waiting for the line 130, and that's why most people are not going on my bus. But you know, and I'm 7 minutes early. But you know, in some of the videos I'm late. Some of their videos I'm early, so you know. But I think I'm here, yeah, pretty much here now at the last stop. So you know, we're drawing to an end of this video, unfortunately. But as I said, comment down below for my next OMSI video. Would you want which night bus route you want me to do, N30 or N33? There we go. We're here, Fernbau Spandau, Fernbau Spandau, however you say that. It's a nice little metro station, and it's just there we go. And then the timetable come up, which is blank as always, and there's no one on my bus. Oh well. By the way, if this video kind of felt rushed, and I'm sorry if it did feel rushed or whatever, really truly, but I don't know why I was talking in a really quick. I think I was annoyed that people weren't going on the bus. So I was kind of like, oh, what should I do, whatever. So I'm sorry if the video kind of felt rushed, but I hope you enjoyed this kind of. I think it was a kind of a more shorter video, obviously because it's the 130E, the Express, so it's a shorter route. But I hope you enjoyed it, and also I hope you enjoy the kind of showcase of this single-decker bus that is now available in OMSI 2. And yeah, like if you want to share with friends if they're interested in this, and if you haven't subscribed, stay up to date with my uploads. And you guys have been great. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.